All right, so a little wrap-up information on the Alpha. Just kind of an overview. Here it sits. Let's get those Webers in there. There they are. So this car has been owned by the same guy for a long time. It came in and it got a valve job, and I think I mentioned earlier it got some work done on the front carburetor. And so it's imperfect still, though it drives really well. A couple things, I don't know if I shared this in the last video or not. These carburetors I learned years and years and years ago from a fellow that did dyno tuning on vintage Ferraris from the 50s, early 60s. He used to set up Webers on Shelby Cobras that had been converted to Webers, this kind of thing. He told me that once these Webers get old enough that the pot metal inside starts to corrode and you're forever chasing blocked passageways and other leaks, rather deteriorated metal passing through the channels and blocking jets. This car, it's been attempted to repair it, and it's been successful, but really one thing I want to emphasize with these cars is when you deal with a car like this, with Webers, where you've got the individual barrels, come on, let's get a little closer view, individual barrel per cylinder, you know, the ideal program is you start with a valve adjustment. So this car's had that because the head was just done. Perfect condition ignition system. Weber actually recommends when you have the car idling for long periods of time while you're doing your adjustments is that you actually pull the spark plugs in and put one heat range hotter to prevent fouling. So it keeps the car running cleanly while you're doing adjustments. That hasn't happened here. You know, usually if I'm going to do a car, I would like to start by taking the carburetors off myself. Now, a very capable mechanic was in here before, and it says the float bowls are matching in terms of the amount of fuel getting in there based on the float adjustment and everything else. This car's also sat for a little while because of the COVID situation. Fuel's old, so none of that is really ideal. But while it shakes a bit, it does pull really well, and it would be hard to get a better result without really starting from scratch, which was not in the cards here in this particular case and scenario. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure I shared some of the details on this machine for those of you that might have watched the videos, and I'd be happy to answer any other questions. Bye.